find yet. Nothing compares to it.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry Lawton.
Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry Lawton, live from Melbourne Old Dog Track. We have a great, I'm calling it Melbourne Dog Track because that is what a lot of people remember it. But I am sitting with Jeff, the general manager, and Christy, right? Crystal, who's the marketing director,
That's
correct?
Yes,
wow,
sir.
this place is packed, so we're going to get into that in a second. First of all, we want to thank Oliva Cigars. They've been our sponsor, the biggest hand-rolled cigar company in the world, third largest cigar company in the world, and they partner with me. They're great people, and we're having a lot of fun with the cigar, and we're here with that. And also, we're going to give them, the Melbourne Dog Track, they brought us in here. We're going to have fun with them, so we want to thank them all day for bringing us in here.
We appreciate you guys coming out.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, listen, when your food and manager said, I'm going to get free food, I'm in.
Doesn't take
As you
much.
can see, Jeff, I've gained some pounds, Jeff.
We all have. Never trust a skinny chef, so we're all there.
Yeah. Or a guy that has a chef.
That's right. Well, true.
You know, it's
True.
great.
It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here.
You know, this is great because I wanted to always come here. I remember this place. My parents moved to Melbourne in 1983. So they've been here 40 years. They moved in the beginning of 84, 40 years. And so, I used to come back and forth. I was from South Florida. You know, I had that rocky past. So
I've heard.
I used to run bookmaking from here, south, the whole works. One of the biggest in the country. And anyway, I remember this place.
Sure.
I mean, this was like an iconic spot. You come, we used to watch the dogs. Then we try to get the guy where we could fix a race. You know, people who know me, that's what we did. But, Jeff, you guys have taken it where you have no more dogs.
Correct. Well, we didn't take it there, but yeah, the Constitution of Florida in 2018 under Amendment 13 decided that racing dogs was no longer going to be prohibited in the state of Florida. The last race that was run was December 31st, 2020.
Wow.
So yes,
was it here?
No, it wasn't. It was actually over in Tampa. That was the last race run. We stopped racing here live in 2018. When they passed the amendment, we decided to go ahead and stop that at that time.
Well, this property, you've changed it into more of a poker. We're going to get into that in a second.
Right, sure.
Because I was talking to my guys who we do marketing for a lot of things. First, we looked and we said, because I talked to your manager, the great guy, Dan really cares. You can tell when people care about their jobs and the profession they live. You really can.
No, he's the best.
Really
he's the
is.
best.
And there's where we were talking about moving this forward to, hey, I'd like to take my date out for a night and come here. Even if we don't I gamble, but they don't have to. They can maybe introduce things. There's a lot of little stuff I know around here that's needed. First of all, I heard that he said you guys will serve food up until 11, 12 o'clock, because they close at 12. Because you never want to go to a restaurant around here that says they close at 10
right.
and walk in that restaurant at 9:30.
No, I hear you.
I'm not doing it.
No. They got the kitchen open upstairs on certain nights of the week, Fridays, Saturdays, till midnight.
That's amazing because I could come in here at 11 with a date.
Yeah, have a great meal.
I don't want to go out at 5. I'm not a senior. I'm a senior, but I'm not a senior yet. I want to go out, man. I want to have fun. And
it's the place to come. Upstairs is great. Club 52 is incredible. It's always lively, especially on the weekends. Food is really good. Dan's done an incredible job ramping up the food, all fresh. Everything he brings in is just really good. He changes up the menu quite a bit as well. Runs a bunch of specials during the week. There's always drink specials going on. So it's impressive what he's been able to help us do.
I can't wait to actually try the food come in because, and he said about the service, because you always give places X amount of times, especially a new place.
Yeah.
Oh, something happened, they're not up to speed, they don't have the people, the customer service, whatever. As a guy who owns businesses, you have to realize, hey, that happened. Now, if they're still there 6 months later and it's happening, now you got a problem.
Yeah, they got a problem.
And they got a deeper problem than just that one person. So I said to him, I said, man, I can't wait to come here, a couple of nights, surprise you. That's what I want, come on in and see how things are. And then people don't know it. My assistant, Nick, these kids are great. He's 26. They're into this thing since they were 12. And amazing with these kids. The kid could tell you when they stopped it, And he made a good point when we came into your place. We were talking about your place because I told him, oh, he's never been here. He lived not far from me because I didn't know what it was. Now, again, this is 26 who you want.
Yep.
It's good money with me, all that. But not just that. Hey, he's looking for things to do, and he's from St. Louis. So he's not used to shit closing down like Melbourne at freaking 10
9
o'clock.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at, Jeff, is he said to me on the way in, so we're talking, he goes, it's a casino. Is this like Vegas? Is it blackjack? No. I said, he goes, what? He could not describe what it would be. Even with the word casino, he goes, a lot, and I'll tell you, a lot of my generation, unless you're a gambler or you're a straight person who goes there, they get turned off by the word even casino. Okay, I don't give a shit about it. And if it's not a casino, even though anybody who knows the gamble comes here and they know what it is.
Sure.
That's not who you're looking for. You're looking for that guy that rides by and goes, wow, what is it? Dinner night suite, great bands. Wording that'll catch them, and then they'll look up more.
Yep.
And I always learn from these kids because I go, I'm an old school guy. I'm 62, man. Man, it's getting old. But that's why I actually hire and work with everybody that is younger.
Yep.
Because I get stuck in my way. We do.
Sure, they bring a fresh perspective.
Really fresh respect. That's how I learned YouTube. I wouldn't even be YouTube.
Well, that's why we got Crystal here. She's got to bring in the new faces. That's what her job is, to try and bring in that younger crowd. And you go back to your discussion about how he was having trouble explaining what it is. Really what we are is a pari-mutuel. So what that allows us to do is certain kinds of gaming. We can't, like you mentioned, we can't have blackjack or roulette, certain things. Those are all stay with the tribe here in the state of Florida. Slots is another one. We have poker, and we have derivations of poker upstairs. We've got games, Texas Ultimate Hold'em,
Pie Gal,
DJ
Wild. So it's good. And then we run a ton of promotions throughout the month. One Saturday every month we run a high hand where we're usually giving away somewhere between $30,000 and $38,000 in high hands over about a 10-hour period.
Wow.
So every hour we're running about $3,000 plus an hour to the highest hand of that hour, or two or multiple, depending on what the actual promotion is.
But Jeff, 100%. You know who you attract? You attract gamblers who love that and want that extra money, or they're gambling.
Yeah.
To attract, let's say, a kid like this.
Yeah.
Wants to go out and spend $100. You know, that's what they do. 150, 200, whatever they go out with their girl, or whatever they do. How do you attract them? You say, comedian. I was talking about comedians. I have friends of mine that big national comedians. They come on my show. We become friends. They come here. You work out a door. It won't cost you a dime. They get the door. You get the entertainment.
Whatever it is.
What do you give a shit? Getting people coming from Orlando, Vero. Wow, what is it? Not even the gamblers. Yeah. I'm trying to say if you want. Now, I'm not getting in your business, Jeff.
No, it's understandable. It's good.
I'm just thinking always as a person that says, you got a great thing here. You got the space. You got the parking. The things that turn me off on so many places. If I can't park and I'm looking for parking for 20 minutes and I'm hoping to get in and bullshit, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's
I'm leaving.
Yep.
This is always, pull right up, valet if you want, anything you want.
Yep.
Space, you're not too crowded, you have the bathrooms. So I always look and say, this is a venue, man. It could be just, and I get what you do, because you got you got your 2%, 5% of the population that know exactly what this is, and they come all the time. Get to 10% of those, 12% of those kids who spend money at night. The guy's looking for the girl, so he's willing to spend $100. He knows he's going to lose $120, $150, and those are the kind that talk to
Yeah, we've run a couple different things. Crystal can talk to you about it, but we've run everything from comedy nights to dueling pianos.
Oh, I love dueling pianos. Why didn't I know about it?
That was great.
Oh, you got to market that.
They crushed it up there. It was incredible.
Love that,
they sold that place out. We had an interesting one about a month ago called Dinner with a Mentalist, which was different.
I had him at a party.
Did you? Okay.
The one guy, and he does the thing with the lottery. I think. I don't know if that guy.
It's the same one, Crystal. Maybe, I don't know, but he did all right. But you got to keep it up. You got to start it, keep the trend going, get it out there on the word, and then
let people know. See, if people know, where are we going this Friday or Saturday?
Right.
Well, this May 11th, we've got comedy coming.
Oh, you do.
So
where are you guys marketing that?
So it's all over social media.
I'm all over social. I didn't see it, so I
just
gotta
like your page. You gotta like our page.
Of course,
yeah,
I'll do.
I
got guys. We'll put you all over our social media
We're on
today.
Facebook, Instagram.
We're gonna cut this up. We'll have you all.
Perfect.
We'll put you in front. I got about 3.5 million now.
Good for you, man. That's
we
awesome.
just went over $100,000 in Facebook in 2 months.
That's awesome.
We started. We're at 20-something thousand. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just love it. But I like to go out and speak about kids.
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
And that I like. And then I go on a lot of the shows, I was just on one for A&E on VH1. I was on My True Crime Story.
Okay.
Have you heard it? I just was on that this month, a couple of weeks ago. Then I was on another. What I'm finding out, guys, forget anything, TV, radio, like you guys, marketing. There is absolutely, I just did 2 major shows. I did a show called Jubilee. Now, they got 8.6 million followers. Every video gets between 1 million and 10 million, which no networks get that, of course.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but this is a channel I just was on. And I just was on that VH1 show. Big, and they're run by Paramount Network. Traditional TV's done. They cost way too much money, too much overhead. Watch how they have to get everything legal, signs, stupid shit that makes no sense to guys like me, and I don't want to get involved then. And I'm who they're getting, the guests and stuff. So I talked to a guy I told you I work with prison. I might have told you that story. I'm with this guy. This guy calls my manager, says, "Hey, Larry, this guy wants to give us an ad, $18,000 ad." He goes, "Okay." It's a dedicated ad, they call that. And I go, "Okay," but he has to talk. He wants to talk to you. He's the owner. For 18 grand, what else do you want? I'm in. So he said, I'm a little crazy.
That's all right.
But no, anyway, he says, he comes in, I talk to him, we set up a call, and he's a Swedish guy named Sven or something. He goes, "Hey, Larry, just wanted to talk to you." "Yeah, how you doing? Thank you. Want to do this thing?" He goes, "I got to tell you something, man. You got a great thing. I love your message. People make mistakes. I made mistakes. Tell me his whole story, kind of."
Sure.
And he says, I spend $150 million on advertising a year. I sat up in my chair in my office.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Jeff, I was like, oh, shit. Now, he just pays, he pays me still, he does, but he paid me 18, and he'll pay me 6, right? Different things. So he said to me, he goes, he wasn't bragging. He says, "Let me tell you why you're in a good position." He goes, "In 3 years," this was 2 years ago, he goes, "In 3 years, only 3% of my ad spend is going to anything traditional. It's all going to internet influencers, online, streamware to people, and the money is." I go, "Why so much?" So we call back. We got to know the guy. He called, we do another. I said, Sven, tell me, because I'm older, even older than him. So we talk and we laugh about that. Most YouTubers are a lot younger than us. So he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Why just give me that? How do you know?" He goes, "Larry," he goes, "remember old Nielsen ratings?" I said, "Yeah." Because that's all bullshit crap nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
He goes, "The reason we're spending money with you guys is I could tell you," and I hear keys. He goes, "We made $31,000 when we gave you 18. So we took in 50-something thousand on that one hit that they gave me that commercial for."
Wow.
He goes, "And we could track everything everything. Computers. It's they have cookies, trackers, and how they come, even up to 30 days later. If they hit you and then left, but they came back 30 days, you still get that sale.
Yeah.
There's so many algorithms." And this is a guy, and I looked him up. He owns Prison. I'm in his game now. I'm a character in his game, actually. And they own a company. I don't know. The name is the parent company. One of the games is Prison Architect, and that's the one people make prisons and manage people. And all this. I don't know, but they made me. I'm one of the characters now.
That's
in the
incredible.
Game. But they're really nice people, and I'll do their updates and stuff, and like grade people's prisons and stuff like that, because of my background. But I got to know it, and I've learned a lot about why, even in the media, why TV and internet is so gone. And I'm a 62, so I remember and why, you can't even talk. Have you both heard of Mr. Beast?
Yes.
Mr. Beast.
No, I have not.
Yeah, you had a chocolate bar.
Yeah, you had a Beastable.
I did?
He had a
Okay.
Beastable.
I only had a chocolate bar.
Yep.
You did. Well, anyway, this kid is a billionaire. He's the first YouTube billionaire.
All right.
Every commercial people have to spend with him is more than the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Every video he puts up gets 100 million views within 2-3 weeks, tops, and they stay up forever. He has 257 million subscribers.
Okay.
So, we talk about where the internet.
Sure.
26.
Sure. Yeah.
26 is the first YouTube billionaire.
Yeah, look, you turn on the TV every day, and all you see is these Zen commercials. It's got no ability to fill it with advertisers. I'm watching birds, and I'm watching rivers and streams and things, and it's supposed to make you feel good, I guess, but there's
why would a business like you're a business, why would you put something up on a guess how many, obviously in today's world as a businessman myself, I don't do a lot of advertising because I have to like what I do. And I have to like the person or the product. Like I manscape. You use I do commercials for Manscaped, but I actually use it. So yes, everybody who's going to be looking, yes, I manscape. Most of us do. Yeah. But my point is, I use the product. I just like it's one of those. That's one of those things I do. As far as a product.
Yeah, they got a race going, so it's going to get a little
Oh,
loud.
I love it. No, we can't even hear
loud.
it. We can't even. You guys are perfect. That's why
All right, good.
He set up all these are, a lot of very expensive mics. And what they do is he set them in so many different ways that that's why we could play a band over there and we could do a show.
Yeah, all right.
Absolutely. So where are you going? Can you tell our audience now, is there a way people can look up what's coming up, like comedy night, maybe a musician night, amateur night?
Yep.
What
in addition to the room upstairs that we use for these events, such as dueling pianos, comedy night, all that, we've been using the downstairs as well. We had a couple boxing extravaganzas. We had 26 bouts.
Matter of fact, I know a lot of people in the boxing space, of course, from Frank Filiberto and all those guys. I know Tom, all of them, and probably the lawyer was here. Yeah. Martinez. A lot of people probably came. Correct?
It was incredible. It was 26 bouts in the day. The fighters started weigh-ins early in the morning. Boxing ring was right over there in the middle over there. Ultimately, throughout the day, we probably had close to 800 to 1,000 people in and out of the building through the day to watch the bouts.
Kidding me?
It was just a really good crowd.
Was the charge at the door?
Did they charge?
There was a charge at the door.
Okay, yeah, they did charge there. So, but food and beverage was going all day. The crowd was actually fantastic. It was a bunch of family atmosphere. You had everyone,
it's like an event for your teenage kid, right?
Younger. We had young kids running around. It was a blast. Everybody had a great time. They actually brought in some. Who were the two welterweights? John Molina.
Yeah, John Molina. Yep. Oh, and what is the other one's name?
I know, because I was in the boxing business. That's why.
It was just one of those great events. We actually got stuck. We were supposed to have a circus outside one year.
Oh yeah.
The circus, the staff that puts on the circus forgot to tell us that they didn't have tents. So we had one of those, Florida storms coming through that weekend.
Oh.
We had a circus.
Or it's 150 degrees.
Oh.
That would have been fine, actually.
You wouldn't have mind.
Well, they were blowing fire everywhere, and don't tell the fire marshal.
Yeah.
They had this place packed with ladies shooting bow and arrows with their feet. I mean, they had people throwing.
Oh, circus kites.
They did it all inside here. We ended up accommodating them to make it work.
That's pretty. Well, what people don't understand, we are at, if anybody lives within 100 miles, we are right in Melbourne, Florida, and we are right on a main road called Wickham Rd and Sarno or O'Galley Boulevard, right off 95. Matter of fact, I brought a 40-foot RV I have out back, and thank you for the spot. So at least we could open it up and a place to put stuff in and actually take a break or whatever you're going to do in there.
Of course.
Have the bathrooms. Not that you don't, but it's if you wanted privacy.
But we've even started, Crystal's been good enough to find some groups that are social groups, but they come here and they play in a cornhole league. So the whole downstairs turns into, cornhole courts. On Friday nights. They have a Monday group coming, and they're talking about a Wednesday group.
I got to come here and, do a live show during that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'd have a lot of fun. Nick, they have a cornhole thing on Friday night. You imagine us coming here drinking, having.
Well, what started off as probably 35 people is now up to 67. We've been doing it for about 4 or 5 weeks. So it's already starting to get a little traction.
We got to do it. That'll give you a lot of publicity, too. That'll be good. We'll do that.
It's fun. It's a good crew. It's a good crowd. They come in. It's family. It's social.
You have a full bar.
Yeah.
And food is open until 12.
Yep.
I mean, I'm telling you, I told him the other day to change it, Dan. I says, you mean we could come there at 11 o'clock and not get our food spit in? He started laughing. He goes, no, he ain't getting my kids in there. No. He says, he understood. He goes, I ain't going to no restaurant. Says they open till 10 and you come in at quarter to 10. That ain't happening. You don't have a happy crew there, and you know what cooks are about. So,
oh, boy.
There you go.
It's on, baby. It's on. How many years? 150 years. Is that right?
150. Yep.
All right.
This is great. We are at the Kentucky Derby place in Melbourne, Florida. We had somebody, one of the Patreons, I guess, right, guys? Is he a Patreon or a worker?
Oh, it's a patron.
He's a patron.
Looks like he knows Sam pretty well. Shocky gets one of Sam's friends.
Yeah.
That's it. Situation.
I will bet you Sam knows 70% of the people in here.
I believe that. That might be on the low side, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. He either robbed them or he... he's so funny. I call him the mayor.
No, Sam's a good man. He's a good man.
Very good. His word is his word.
We've had a good relationship just being friends, actually. And then
I remember when I first met you.
It developed into this. I actually brought my daughter to the Executive Cigar Lounge, and that's where I first met you because you guys were doing a promotion at Executive down on What is that, Main Street, downtown Melbourne?
No, we met in your office.
We met in our office, but when I first got with your cigars and everything like that, was Executive Cigar.
Oh, was it back
you
then?
You introduced me to Crooked Diamond.
Oh, yeah, it's about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Almost.
Yeah, you and I met in the office, but when you
that
started...
was good, too. I learned a lot about you.
Oh, yeah,
How much, smart guy, too.
No, it's been 4 years since I've been here.
Did you read my book?
I have not read your book. I will say that I have not read your book yet.
I got you, Jeff. You're honest.
You
know what? You're honest. Man, I love you, man.
Club 52.
What do you want me to do? Oh, yeah, we're going to tell. We'll put it on the bottom, too. But we are at Club 52. Oh, that's what he's doing it now. Hey, everybody, we are at Club 52 in Melbourne, Florida, right on Wickham Rd in the corner of Wickham and Sarno, right behind the Walmart. So come out and see us here. We'll be here at about 7 o'clock, and I'm right here with Crystal, who's the marketing manager and owner, general manager, all that, Jeff. And they run a great ship. And this is the Kentucky Derby.
It is Derby Day. It is the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby. We've had a good crowd here throughout the day. We will have more people coming as the race gets closer.
Yeah, that's why I want to do something live during the closer.
Yeah, no, it gets...
And we can mobile it. We have
gets
all
loud,
this
it gets wild,
equipment.
It's fun.
That's why I like to bring the bus, so we have equipment.
Yeah.
We have lighting. We can bring anything you want, like to come. And we have mobile stuff.
Yeah.
And that'll be cool because later we can walk around and do a live show from here. And that's going to go to a million people. When I hit on, if I do any crazy show, I'll hit about 500 people come on in a minute or so. And then,
good.
And it's fucking funny as hell. Then I said something about Trump. No, listen. I'm somewhat of a Trump guy because I want the economy back. I think Trump's a nut.
Oh, yeah.
Total nut.
And that's coming from Mr. Lawton. That's coming from Larry Lawton.
Exactly right.
So we got that square.
Well, you're damn right. I know him and I met him. And put people I know out of business. I had bad stories there. But anyway, it's funny because what was I at? Now I fucking
Mr. Trump, President Trump. You had met Mr. Trump. You like Mr. Trump. You think he's a nut.
No,
you want the
I think
economy back. You want the economy back.
I got an RV out there that gets 6 miles to the gallon, and I have a 75-gallon tank. Do the math.
Yeah,
I want the gas back down.
I know you're not going very far.
No, you guys here, and I look at we're at Melbourne, and I told you anybody we'll be over here. So we're going to have fun on this show. These guys are great. They're very accommodating. Everybody in your places have always been nice.
Good.
To be honest,
good.
both of you guys. And because sometimes I'll come here at night, somebody's playing cards, and I'm looking for them.
Yeah.
Just joking, and whatever. And I'll come up. I have to go through there. Even if I have to pay, I don't care.
Well, everybody likes to say that they've got the quintessential family business, correct? Well, we have people that have celebrated over 40 years have working here at Club 52, the Melbourne Greyhound Park. We celebrated a couple.
You mean
people,
you have employees that have been here for
over
40 years?
Yeah.
Wow, like I said, that's as long as I've been here.
No, it's incredible. I mean, this place was built in '71, and when they're celebrating their 40th year with us, it's pretty special for us. It's special for them. This is the kind of day they love. They want this place to be rocking all year round like this. So
Jeff, I have to talk. I'll say it right here because we'll put you not on the spot.
That's all right.
I
still haven't read your book.
Yeah, we talked about that. You didn't read my book, man.
I know. I'll get there.
Reading that.
Did you read my book?
You didn't give me a book.
Oh, you didn't give me one.
Oh yeah, I did.
I know. It's in my book. It's in my office.
I bet
get
it's
there.
signed
I'll
too.
Get there. It's signed. It is signed. It is signed.
I'm all It's funny, and that's a bestseller. In fact, the follow-up to that book is coming out soon.
Okay.
Actually, all right. And a cookbook is coming out. So that's a lot of fun with stuff going on. But hey, so here's something I want to propose to you, even on air. I think this area is in need of a private men's cigar club.
Oh, yeah?
Pay, of course, it's let's say $500 initiation fee. Whoever wants to come has to give $500, and then you have a $100 a month bar that you either have to drink or you lose it.
It's a minimum.
Minimum. Yeah, no matter what. And a place where guys can go, be guys if they want. Maybe one night a week they have a sit down. We had this. That's why it can be done. It was even done here on the top of the Rialto way, way back. That's why anybody heard. And have it where maybe you want to go on a Friday night or, every night from 6 to 11 they have a dinner. You have a kitchen even. But even if you didn't have the kitchen, a place. Because actually a few of us were actually looking into buying the old food bars. In downtown Melbourne food bars.
Yep.
still there. She wanted way too much money at the time. We know
All
the
right.
lady, so we didn't buy it. We were going to buy it and do something like that. It'd be nice if you could get a client or anybody who comes, say, come on, let's go to my club. You go, it's nice, got nice leather chairs. You sit down, have a cigar,
Sure.
talk, and it's high end. Guys can relax. Then if you go out to dinner or if you had a place big enough, because we even think we can get enough people at, let's just initiation of $500, $1,000. But even if you said $500, you're going to get, I would say, 150, 200 people that if you wanted to make a private club. Then you could decide, vote a board in if you want and rent the place. You know what I'm saying? I really think it's needed now. It's starting to get big enough.
Where's one of these that where's one that's open now that you know of? You mentioned that you said you knew one.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I know a few days. New York.
New York City?
Yeah, and well, no, there's a couple in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
That I'll reach out to them if you want to call somebody there.
No, I was just curious as to what it is. When I was living in New York City, they used to have these men's clubs.
Social
it was called
clubs.
It was called John Allen's. He was it was like a social club up in New York City. He had about 4 locations. He opened one in Miami. Didn't do cigars, but he had the liquor lounge. You had your own locker where you could keep your
Absolutely,
own liquor.
yeah.
Had a pool table. Actually had a establishment where you can get your hair cut. They get a fresh shave with
they bring a guy in or whatever, and he gets tips.
It was very cool. It was very cool. Very it was a year membership that you paid, an annual membership.
Right, and then you pay for whatever services if they have whatever,
That's right.
and you get a lot for free, and it's a very exclusive club for business people. They sit down.
Yeah.
That's how people become partners, or you talk about, hey, you own this business, I own this business, let's work out a deal. You're making 50% on these, let's make 40% each, and whatever deals you make. And in New York, the mob had social clubs. It was really like that, but differently. I mean, they discuss crime, and nobody can come in there. It was a private place. But I'm talking about a higher-end club. Like
I got you.
I belong to in Fort Lauderdale, I belong to Oak Tree. It was a country club, and I'm not trying to be elitist to anybody out there, and they know me. I'm not, or anybody here. I think for a very reasonable price at something, you can bring in the people you want. Business owners will realize, hey, I can get connections out of this.
Sure.
They go to LinkedIn, they go here. Well, let's go to here, Melbourne, right? Where all the power players go. Word gets out, and you want to hang out. I mean, I have a dinner I go every month. Our birthday dinners, 18 of us, 20 of us, the most powerful people in the county for sure. Most of them are worth, 15 million, 20 million, 100 million. One guy's worth $1 billion, more than $1 billion. And it's not just that money. They're nice to us. We hang out. We do a lot of good stuff. Donate a lot of stuff. Backpack program. Sam.
Sure.
He started the backpack program. And all these guys support it. Everybody in this whole group is just, and not an asshole. So, which is nice. We all fuck with them that they lived on Lansing Island because that's where I rob.
Well, that's a part of we don't discuss a lot here, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but we do quite a bit for different charities and things like that.
You should talk about it, Jeff, please.
We do. I mean, we don't promote it, we don't put it out, but we do. Anytime that someone comes, We have a lot of patrons that come upstairs. They say, "Hey, I've got this effort that we're trying to get underway. We'll throw a poker tournament together to raise the funds for them."
Good for you.
They use our 70 acres here if they want to do an outdoor event.
Wow.
We have
you got enough acres here for anything.
Toys for Tots. We do that every year. So
that's good to know.
It's fantastic. I mean,
Good
all of our staff love to come in when they're not on the job that day. They come in and they help out. They enjoy it as well. They have a few beers outside. We usually put up like a
big
bar,
tent.
a bar and a tent. Try to make it an event. They actually had a bike night outside. Raised a little bit of money for charity and stuff. It was great. They had a big stage, a band playing. They brought in one of those big trucks where you can dyno your bike to get the horsepower on it.
Yeah.
They had they had a bike wash with a bunch of really good-looking ladies helping wash your bikes. So it was it's just a good time.
You put that together?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you. That's marketing. That's real good marketing.
It's just fun. We had food truck events out there.
Like,
so
I do a lot, too, and I don't like to blow the horn either like that. But people need to know what you do because I will come to a place that I know supports local charities more than anybody.
Sure.
More than any charity. If I hear they're helping, like you just said, local Toys for Tots or this or whatever, I want to go spend my money there.
Yep.
Because, when you have an option, and today, I went out last night. I went to almost like a hamburger, the Shack.
Yeah.
I like the Shack. They put a lot of money, know them, very good. Expensive for what it is. 3 guys went out for burgers last night, 10 o'clock. It was a $180 bill. Whatever. You're going to spend that today.
That's a good bill. It must be a good burger.
That's what I said. I said, man, did I just – and we didn't even drink, one beer, I think, whatever. Yeah, one. But forget it. people don't mind coming out if they had that spent. If I know a place is helping people, and I'm gonna spend a couple hundred, because I know you can spend X amount of dollars. Let them get your money. You know, you're gonna give a good tip to the people. You do that anyway. You know, I can't stand bars or anywhere that either put the automatic tip in. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you.
They lose. They lose with our group. I mean, we laughed. We said, okay, fuck them then.
I know. They
and
do
I
it.
hate to do it because it's still the waitress.
You had 5 people here, so we're going to automatically gratuity. It's what they do. It's too bad.
It is because I think they lose in the most part.
I agree with
you. You know that, and you know maybe, and I just can't stand because I always feel the person that's the worker is losing the money.
Sure.
And you know, I don't want them to lose money. I know they're just doing their thing.
No,
man.
that's why
I don't want the business really. You know, the business got to make it.
That's why we love these events, because our staff, we try to find the best hospitable staff we can. So when you come here, you have a good environment. We tell them, look, if you're good, you're happy, you're fun, you're enjoying yourself, you're gonna do better professionally. It's just the way it is.
And that is for the record. I've been here and I've never had a bad. Nobody turned me off at the bar upstairs because that's where I'll go.
The general manager's the general manager's a real ass.
I heard about him. You never see him. He's never here.
Yeah, that's true. Ask Sam. He always says that.
You're here. I was telling your food and beverage, Dan. Very good for your company too, obviously. And I said that you guys got. I did not know how much a family more Melbourne racetrack is. So like really into the. I called it Melbourne racetrack. We got to come up with
Club
a
52.
Good,
It's Club 52.
What is that?
Yeah. Well, again, the Constitution.
That's not bad. Club
took
52.
the dogs away from us, so we don't want to be kind of remembered as the dog track. But that's what it was. It was actually a high life for Tom before that.
I know.
So it's been a number of different things over the years. But at this point, what it is it's Club 52. It's a good entertainment facility.
It's not even a bad name just to take that and market the name out the ass.
Yep.
Market Club 52. That's not. The club they did on. I did an event there in Cocoa, Club 142.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See they have names. That's why I'm thinking Club 52.
Yeah.
I go. You said Club what? 52? 149? Because I knew Club 52.
I guess that's for people that couldn't add the 1 and the 4 together to get the 5. So they named it 142.
Wow, you did all that quick?
I did it.
He's good at numbers.
Watch out.
Watch
out.
Thank you.
So what is going to go on now? Today, it's like we have the Derby.
Yeah.
You guys have like shots going around girls and stuff. Yeah, you could let us know what's going on.
Yeah, we have a hat contest going on until 6:30.
Oh, one of these hat contests?
Oh, yeah.
These hat contests. You can win up to $200 cash. That's it. It's easy. All you have to do is wear a hat. We've got some fantastic hats around here. We've got one that I've never seen before. It looks like a big rose. It's probably
right into the mic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's right. It's bigger than her whole body, it looks like. But we have that going on. We have a shot girl from Tin Cup walking around, passing out like free samples. Of course, we've got the mint juleps going on with some homemade mint syrup. By the way, this isn't something from a jar.
You mean the little things
mint juleps, yes.
I don't even like them.
I've not actually
What are you guys doing for Kentucky Colonels?
Kentucky Colonels.
You know what a Kentucky Colonel is?
I don't know what a Kentucky Colonel.
General?
No, the Kentucky Colonel, they're actually aide-de-camps to the governor of Kentucky.
Okay.
And like Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Elvis Presley, Cary Grant, Dierks Bentley.
Okay.
If you go look up,
I'm gonna have to now.
You got to Google Kentucky Colonel.
Okay.
And just look notable Kentucky Colonels.
Okay.
And you got to look at that. Every event who has a Kentucky Derby, they have something in the thing that says Kentucky Colonel.
All right.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to look into.
Well, I'm a Kentucky
Learn
Colonel.
something every. Yeah, you're that today.
I am. No, I am actually one.
Okay.
Oh well,
now
we
you're
have
it.
it done.
I'll have to show you. I have it. I really
We
am.
planned this out perfectly.
Who?
We planned this out perfectly.
No, I didn't actually plan it out because I get letters every year because we get to go to Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
And there's a whole party for us and
Sure.
stuff like that. And I'm a Kentucky Colonel since 2013 when I was doing a lot when I was on with the honorary police and I helped a bunch of kids in a lot of things. And then the state of Kentucky, actually, he was the Governor Brashear at the time, and they invite you and they request your honorary and then you become a commissioned colonel.
That's incredible.
I said, I'm a fucking felon. They know. But it's funny. So
are they.
Yeah. You and I are right on. I think we talked about that, Jeff. That is the truth, man. You think I'm a criminal? Just go up to Washington.
Yeah, there you go.
Any building, the Hart Senate building or the Capitol, the
go.
House. Cannon Building. I don't care. Rayburn. It's funny because I didn't know about the Kentucky Colonel until I did what you just said. I'm going to look it up. I look it up, and then it says notable Kentucky, and then I looked it up, and holy shit, I'm on the same page with, like Elvis Presley, I think is. And you'll look at Omar Bradley, the real, the general, the Bushes, both President Bushes, the other Clinton.
Really?
Some crazy shit. And what your title holds, and they're supposed to call you in this, is the Honorable or Colonel. And then it's so fucking funny because, I just did it because I helped people. And
of course.
That's what they look to do. People who do good charity works or whatever. And we just talk. But I every Kentucky Derby, I get these letters in the mail, and they also want you to donate more money than you
of course.
donate, which is normal.
Understood.
Anyways. We got the pin, which,
Understood.
you are doing good. They do good. You wouldn't be in it if they didn't do good work. Because nobody takes money, not even the state. Nobody. 100% of the charity goes back, which is because everybody in there is enough that they don't have to worry about that. But it's pretty cool. But you got to look it up. So what goes on here? We're going to have the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, is there any build-up? Is there any, I don't know.
There's races that are going on. There's races going on all day. Yep, there'll be people going on all day. This will get busier as we get closer to post time. Come 6 o'clock, it'll be really packed in here.
I have about 4 slips in my pocket of people saying, hey, Larry, put $10 on somebody.
Yeah.
Put $10. I told them I'm here. One guy from Columbia. Paul, he says, Larry, you put this in. All right,
I got a bunch of texts. In fact, it's lighting up now saying, hey, can you do this? Can you put this in? Can you put this in?
And
all right.
I tell them, I'm here. Text me exactly because I don't want you to tell me you put it in.
Yeah.
You talk to me because I don't want to remember it, and I won't, hey, Larry, wheel the first, the second number 2, and oh, shit.
Yep.
You think I'm going to remember it? I'm not. So okay, first, I'd love to, so you can host comedians, good big comedians.
Absolutely.
Good comedians, big
Yeah,
comedians.
we have corporate events down here. We've had a few corporate parties, Christmas parties. Ironically, one of them actually brought in a casino night. Now, we didn't bring our tables down here because they're registered. They're under surveillance for the state. But we had
actually under surveillance?
Yeah, but we had we had a group out
I'm
of
scared
Orlando.
now.
A group out of Orlando that came in with their own. They had a DJ playing music. Probably about 250 to 275 people in their corporation that were here.
It was also
this
for a
place
charity.
was absolutely rocking.
Yep.
The sound system was going. It was a blast.
No, I looked, and I said to somebody one time, I said, you know what I would like to build here? Because we looked into also buying the Majors golf course?
Yeah.
In Palm Bay. Well, it was up for sale for a while, and a bunch of us looked into it because there's no wedding hall or nice place to have 100 people.
Yeah.
Hey, guys retiring at O'Hara's, let's have 100 people, have a party, let's rent a hall. You have to either go to the Crown Plaza. I just was at a wedding there for 200 people. Other than that, Crown Plaza, there's the Rialto, up over here in Melbourne.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Nowhere South Palm Bay, nowhere anywhere here. Or this could be done, JY, this could be done here as well. We're on, don't worry about it. You come here anytime, buddy. How are you? Good. Good friend, JY is here. There he is. We're going to get crazy here. But anyway, just for you guys, there's nowhere to do that. So what do are you going to do that? Can I rent a room here?
Absolutely.
With food, with this?
Everything.
So
everything.
I again, I'm just wondering because I didn't know it. People don't know it. That's something to market. Let people know.
It's big space. It's high ceilings.
Oh, I'm telling you, whenever I come in, I go, wow, this is fucking. I think a space you could use.
Yeah.
Workable space. I think you need to knock off 1,000 feet somewhere so we can put a studio and I could have a nice thing here and we'll work a price out.
There you go.
Really, it'd be a good idea.
That's not
because you are centrally located for me for guests. If I fly somebody in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Close to the airport.
The airport, very close to. You can put them in a hotel. That's not far from here. Again, I guess the Rialto is the closest hotel.
It's the closest.
But, I mean, it's not a bad. We looked about that for space.
It's not too bad over there.
Because we want to put permanent studios. Have a permanent studio where we have 2 sets.
Yeah.
One like a Johnny Carson set, kind of. And then, one for I do a lot of videos as well.
We got to get ventilation in there for your cigars. Is that what we're going to have to do too? I've seen a couple of your podcasts. You guys just sitting back, enjoying.
We have the wind. I have a $500, takes the smoke out of the room.
Yeah.
That and we keep the windows open.
Yeah.
The door open.
We actually have one of those upstairs. We've used it in the VIP room before. it actually after the event, after the smoking, you put it in there. It runs for about 12 hours.
Oh yeah,
and it zips all the smell out of there.
And it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get them, and I have a 3-layer system, like charcoal, the whole works.
Yep.
And it does. It knocks everything out of the whole place. Because you get so much people, and I did 3 shows yesterday, just yesterday, and then so I with videos, cause, like this 4 cops just got killed. Did you read about that?
Yeah.
I got to do a video. I got 20 people a day asking me, when you doing that video, when you doing the video. I'm going to do the video, but it is what it is. Yeah. So here at 7 o'clock, what happens? I mean, the race is what time?
6:57.
6:57?
So 7 o'clock, this place is going to be a whole different place. You're going to have some very happy people. You probably have some people not so happy, but
okay, is there anything afterwards? Are you guys going to have a poker tournament, something like that?
There's been a tournament going upstairs all day. It's been a 15,000 guarantee. So that room actually has been almost full. With 40 tables up there, I would say about 36 of them were full for the day. So it's been going on all day.
And you're going to, do you have, a way that a regular person, not somebody who comes here all the time, is there a place let's say me, Larry, if I go into a town and I want to play poker, I have a few hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like poker. I used to play a lot. Don't have time. That's my big thing now. But I'd look and I'd sometimes go online and the Hard Rock and down in South Florida. I used to live there. You look and you can tell what the big beat is. And, or not big, high hand.
High hands.
All that kind of stuff. Because you want to go there and it's, wow, there's a tournament. If I have $400 and paying $500,000 or whatever it is, why not? I got 5 hours. If I hit it, I hit it.
Yep. No, we have them every weekend. We've got high hands going on, and as I mentioned earlier,
it's on the website.
Oh yeah,
we got to give. We got it.
Club52poker.com.
What is it? Club52poker.com. Hey, everybody who's listening, you can look at this video and any video we have with them. We're gonna have it in the description. So you click on that, you get right to their website. I'm sure you can sign up there for free.
You can sign up to our newsletters. You'll get email alerts. You can sign up to our text
good.
blast.
Email alerts.
You get reward points for your visits, money on your card. So when you come here, you get money off your food, your beverage, whatever.
Oh, that's great.
So it's great.
Man, that's good. That's
loyalty
another
programs.
Good
It's membership. It's like your membership.
I have a lot of those that I keep active, and I haven't used in 10 years. It's still active, and I know you do too.
Oh yeah.
So you have that going on all the time, right?
All the time.
Because I want to. So tonight there's nothing special. It's just
just the 15K tournaments tonight. We will have high hands throughout the day. Going, and then the big high hand this month is what weekend? It's
it will be
before
the third
Memorial
weekend.
Day. Before Memorial Day.
So one weekend a month, you have a big one.
Saturday. It's one Saturday a month. It's between 30 and 40,000 being given away over about a 10 or 11 hour period.
Now, what is it broken down per hour or something?
Hour.
Like every half hour. I think this one's $4.99 every 20 minutes.
As a gambler myself, I always wondered how you guys figured out. Is it like the money you rake in minus a 10%, 20%, or whatever? Is that how that works?
No, there's a jackpot taken off the table as well. So there's a rake and then there's a jackpot, but the jackpot's all your money. That's all the players' money. So we take in a jackpot on the hands and then we give it back out as much as we can. That's part of the high hand. So every day when people here play,
that's what I meant.
They pay into a jackpot, and that jackpot is technically not even our money. So if we shut the business down today and we had $100,000 in the jackpot, that would go to a general fund of the state and be distributed. So it'd be distributed. Well, like I said, they're criminals. It's okay. No, but it's money that we give back out, and we structure it throughout the week. So obviously the Saturdays we give more out because people are freer on a Saturday than they are on a Monday.
Sure.
You got to go to work, but that's how it's.
And how many people will you get here?
For downstairs today or for upstairs?
For the Saturdays, for the poker.
Oh, you'll have throughout the day on a normal
Will you
Saturday.
always be able to get a table? A seat?
Not on the high hand days, no. During those Saturdays during the week, it's still going to be pretty busy. But I
I would come up and you sign up and wait?
Yeah, you sign up. Yep, there's a way. You can sign up online. You can sign up.
Oh, you can actually sign up online at a specific time.
You can sign up online right now if you wanted to.
What I meant is for 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? Is it a specific time?
You put your name on a list. If your name's called, you're not there yet, they'll go to the next name on the list. So it just.
And we'll go back on the bottom of the list.
I don't know if you go back to the bottom. Now you're asking too many technical questions.
I'm always saying let's say I want it tomorrow and I'm here and I know there's going to be a big blind your hand. Well, I'll be here too.
Nah, you go up. The people that are there, if they call you, they're gonna get seated. But if you get there and you're on the list, you'll be called and you'll be in line.
Okay. Well, you know what I meant. I'm just trying to. If there's a reservation,
it's not like a reservation like that.
Right. Okay.
Really
but no, because those are and you know what's good about your thing is if you want to stay an hour, it's every hour, right, or something like that.
The high hand.
Yeah.
Every single hour for a period, and then it drops off after like 11 p.m. It goes down to $250 every 20 minutes instead of
Waiting the
1,000
whole
or whatever
hour.
it is. Yeah, whatever the high hand is.
Yeah, the reason I only asked is some people could come here like me and say,
Yeah.
man, I got a few hours to spare.
Yeah.
And I come and
Yep.
take a shot. You
Yep.
never know if you're here.
Yep, just hit the high hand and you're in.
Yeah, no, you really are. No, that's pretty cool. Okay. And every hour is a set amount so you can walk in and know
We
the
change it
amount.
every month. Honestly, every month we
Every
do
single
something
month is
different. We
something
try to get, some people like different promotions. I'll give you an example. We seat 8 at the table, right? So on some of our promotions, we'll say the winner of the high hand will get $5.99, and then everybody else will do a table share of $100 each. So you'll have 8 people winning in that half hour versus just the one guy that won or one girl that won the $5.99.
So everybody loves that one because
That's-
everybody's winning money.
That's pretty actually good.
That's great because you got
600 and then 100 each.
Yeah,
you
you're
kidding me?
winning.
You got
I'm winning.
16 people screaming for the hour. They're all having a good time. So then we do one that's like 1,000 at the bottom of the hour, 2,000 at the top of the hour. So different ones, have
That's
different.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Try
it's
to
all-
keep it spicy, like spice it up every month and.
I mean,
keep
I
it
play in
exciting.
games with JY and a lot of the play here, and we'll play, and they have we play our own. Okay, let's all put up $20. Who's high hand or last standing?
Yep.
At the table. Whatever we do a bunch of shit just
Sure.
like that, just to keep it fresh. And we'll have 15, 18
Same thing
people,
here.
and they get $20. Man, I want that. That's another hug. That bought me. Comes in because it's a tournament, and we play a $200 tournament. Every
Yep.
year or whatever. We used to play one every year, and we just did it for 6 years, and the winner got to go to Vegas, paid entry,
Okay.
and $5,000 for expenses.
Okay.
And then we still played for another $20,000.
Wow.
And every week, every month, it was once a month only. It was $200 a person, and we had 20 people. So what we did only on the month is the winner. We paid 3 places.
Yeah.
And we said it was 2,
Yeah, we've
but
done that.
it turned into 3. Everyone just said, "Hey, just pay my next month."
Got it.
So it ended up. So you won. You had to get there, and you got points. So every month, wherever you waited, you got so many amount.
He's promoting a competitive poker room on us right now. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. You know what? No, not yet. No, it actually.
Where are you going, Sam?
Actually, it wasn't Sam. It was Dr. Bomolowski. You probably know him here
Yeah, I've
too.
met Doc, yeah.
Yeah, John's one of my best friends. So he's buying a house.
Yep.
On Dragon Point.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I know
And
what's up.
I'm with him, and he goes, lad, I go, John, that's the poker room. Fuck this. And we did it.
I'm sure.
And we did. He did good at that, but he made a lot of money when he sold it. But it was like, that's when we started that. And we said, we should do our own tournament with poker.
Yeah.
Just to go to the World Series. Okay, how are we going to structure it? And we didn't want the money back that month. It's a camaraderie thing. And then even, listen to this, and we made money one year. Whoever went got 60% of anything they won, and the whole group got 40% split
Got it.
up. So one year, one of our lady friends got into 58th. You know her too, probably Janet from here.
Janet. Yeah, okay.
Hey, JY, isn't it Janet that won 58th in the World Series? In our poker league. 58th? Oh, no, 558th.
I would say
Okay.
58th, okay.
No, 558 because she made 12 grand or something like that.
Okay.
And we all made like $600. You remember that time? Yeah, and that was a pretty good way we did it.
Yeah.
So it was like something like you're saying. And that's fun because now we're going online every day.
Yeah, it's table
Where
share.
is she? Oh shit,
It's all
she's
shared.
still going.
You basically sponsored her. You were like her
And
sponsor. So
then
yeah,
we're
I
thinking,
gotcha.
wait, man, getting that top. We even came to the group. We said, all right, because we're still playing poker. Okay, here's what we do. If she ever gets, if we find out, the next day or two, we're all texting. Let's get shirts made that day. We fly out to Vegas. We'll have a whole group. My shirts, red shirt. We discussed all that shit.
How do I get a sleeveless shirt, man? I just got
I'll
to cut
forget
these
you
off. You didn't tell me we were going sleeveless today. I would have gone sleeveless.
I know it's gonna be hot. I mean, when you're a lot of people.
You put 1,000 people in a room at
But mine are
198.6
this.
degrees. Uh-oh. Larry Lawton, America's biggest jewel thief. You get a lot of people come up and hit that play button on your back like it's going to play?
I
it's
wish.
Like a touch screen? All right.
Depends on what gender. And if it's a guy, if he's good looking, I might be fucking.
Oh, jeepers.
Remember,
That's all right.
12 years away, he'll do
I
something.
hear you. I hear you. However you identify these days, I'm okay
No,
with. I'm okay with.
I am a Larry.
I am a Larry.
And how about those? Oh, I just got in trouble. I was on that big show. I was telling you, Jubilee, right? So I had a few, smoked a little bit. I need it. My back, 5-hour flights to L.A., they suck. So I'm on the show, and my Nick, my editor, and he goes, oh, shit, we're going to get canceled. I'm calling this, but you stupid bitches. And I'm calling And I love. Listen, I don't. I told these bitches they were talking about men. I said, listen, you bitches, you put your hands on men. I said, let me tell you something. I'm 62 years old. I've never hit a woman in my life. But if she puts her hands on me, I tell her, I'm going to treat you like a man. And my wives will tell you, I knew not to hit him because I know what he would have did. I said, you damn right. I'm not going to let you hit me.
No.
Now, and if I did, I walk and goodbye. There's no fucking, just like a woman. I don't believe in men hit. I really don't. That's one of my pet peeves.
No,
because I don't think, I'm a strong guy. I was a fighter. Fight, whether I lose or win, and I don't care how old I am.
Sure.
Fight a man.
Yeah.
Don't show you got to beat up a girl.
No.
But anyway, I'm not politically correct a lot of times. So I'm not politically correct.
That's part of your charm, isn't it?
Someone said that to me.
I haven't noticed.
Who gives a shit? He goes, the only one who could cancel you is you.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Unless YouTube really slams you, then you're done. I said, yeah, let's just not get in trouble that way. So anything else you want, like today you have this, and when do you close this?
When do we close?
Like, when is the last race?
Today?
Yeah.
The last race will be, right, it'll be...
Kentucky Derby?
Is it
It might be that last one today, yeah.
But wait,
Look forward
doesn't
to
the West Coast have races at 6 o'clock?
They do run races, but I don't know if they'll be
You know what I'm
running
saying,
races
Jeff?
today.
Do you guys
Look at the
simulcast
schedule.
West Coast? I know you do
Yeah,
Santa
we
Anita.
simulcast any tracks in the country.
The
that are
country,
running. Yeah,
Santa
that's right.
Anita, all that stuff.
Absolutely, all of them. Yeah.
So that's West Coast, isn't it? 3 hours? Don't they go off at night sometimes?
Yeah, but on a day like today, you're gonna get most of your money spent on the big derby. So you got to remember, people have a certain amount of allocation they're going to spend or whatever it's going to be. So most of it will be spent on the derby.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
They do limit what they're going to run elsewhere for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
On these kind of days. So
I just want so on a regular day.
yeah, they'll be all night. It'll be up till.
And do you guys have a window open and people open
Yeah.
for a long time?
We'll keep this open until
There'll
there's
be
a
ladies
handful
here.
left. Yeah. Until there's a handful
So
left.
at least 11, 12 o'clock tonight.
Oh wow!
Once we get down to about 20 people late at night, then we're starting to say, all right, let's start to close it down. The tracks are starting to wind down, but
Right.
yeah, but
That's cool.
Our patrons have been coming here for 50 years
I
now.
love that,
So
man.
You got
really are more family, so people got to find out about it.
I don't know.
Say it, Sam. It's the real deal. Say it.
I think you said that.
Hey, gorgeous. Knock him in the head. We are live, but knock him in the head. Oh, they have to go? I think they could tell me.
We're enjoying his company.
Listen, I think they could say, hey, Larry, I got to go.
No, we're enjoying this. It's been a really good episode and real good fun with you.
Well, I love doing these things. That's why I like the aspect of you bringing some entertainment in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to, and listen, I don't even want money for that. You got something coming in, I'll tell my audience. I think.
What was the other wrestling event we had? You tell them about the little.
You had a wrestling?
Oh yeah. Come on,
that's
Crystal,
so
tell them about
funny.
it.
Get Jake Paul
We
here.
had midget wrestling.
Well, it was little.
Oh,
people.
the little.
Little
I
people.
know them.
You do.
Yeah. Did you know one of the most famous midget? Like there I go, politically
The
correct.
little people.
I say usually
vertically
midget.
challenged.
Anyway, the midget
got it.
wrestling they called it, so that's midget wrestling to me. The most famous midget wrestler in midget wrestling lives here. He's a friend of mine. You might know him. Kevin Hollyfield.
I don't know.
Chris Hollyfield. He played the little boogeyman with Hulk Hogan.
I did not know that.
You know little boogeyman? You remember him in WWE? I'm not kidding you. Do you remember him running under the apron?
remember.
Come on, Jeff.
I do, but
You
I
do?
don't know him. I don't know him.
Oh, he lives here. He's a
All
friend.
right.
We got to bring him in
Let's
anytime
go.
you got
All right,
something
let's
like
go.
that. I'll bring him
Yeah.
in. He helps bully. Him and I ended up like we work in the same space because he has a bullying program.
Yeah.
To help kids because he's a little
Sure.
person, and he has some world records too and shit. And then I did it. What I do, so helping young people. So we got to speak at events together and all this. And now he's here, and he always comes to my house and he'll say, "Hey, you got to show me how you do this shit. You're so good at this shit." I said, "Okay, Chris, sit down. I'll show you exactly what to do." See him a week, 2 weeks. Did you do that? Well, I didn't. See, Chris? And I'm not doing it for you.
I hear
There's
you.
a lot of work here.
Yeah, it is.
But
it is.
if you're good, I'll show you how to get there because I can do that. I know the blueprint. And Chris, so he laughs. So he's been on my show a lot. Bring him here. Great
Please.
for an event.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Chris
Absolutely.
Hollyfield, look him up, little boogeyman.
All right.
And
All right.
they got him with Hulk Hogan. He was in WW,
WWF. What
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah, but you know when they had the the big one?
Junkyard Dog and all those guys.
Oh, he was with Hulk Hogan.
yeah, that's that was
and-
now it's like the WWE. It was the WWF.
I
or
think it
something.
was. I don't know which one. But
maybe I got
remember when
those
they had
reversed.
like Super Slam 10 or
Sure.
He's in one of those big
Yeah.
ones too. He's funny as hell, little guy. He's a black guy, and he's funny. They call him the little boogeyman. Where do you see him dress him up? You talk about non-politically correct. Oh, I messed with him. I said, Chris. He goes, Larry, you could call me the N-word. You could call me anything you want. He goes, I know your heart. You know what I mean? He goes, yeah. I go, because you remember when they used to throw midgets down the bowling alley?
Oh, Jesus.
And he goes, yeah. He goes, and he didn't get mad at it. He goes, no. He goes, they made money. I
down
said,
a bowling alley?
Oh, they had a whole thing, a toss and midget contest.
Crystal, why didn't you think of this? What happened?
Well,
Crystal, you don't think
out.
outside the box?
Wrestling was a good thing, but
Crystal, stay the way you are. You're doing good. We'll help you with other things. No midget tossing. No midget tossing.
Holy shit.
I thought
but they did have
that.
that.
I believe you. I'm not going to question that.
It might be. But you got to look at it. It's funny. He's a really good speaker, too. Chris is a fun dude, too. He was at my cigar opening event. Yeah. You said you were there, were you?
I was at, well, the one, you're talking about Executive Cigar?
There was another one not long ago I was at.
This was about a year ago. This might have been 8 months ago. I was there with my daughter.
Bobby! He's one of our good friend. He was at the event.
Okay.
At Executive Cigar.
I didn't stay the whole time. My daughter went out to dinner afterwards.
He was a little black guy, right?
Oh, yeah?
And he was hitting on the ladies.
Oh, boy.
And we were all laughing, you know what I'm saying? Look at him. He's got more riz than you. You're literally a little black guy. Look at this eye. I said, Chris, he is a hell. And he rides around in a Hummer.
Come on.
I swear, man, I'm bringing him here. We'll have lunch with him.
Let's go. Now
we'll
you promised.
Let's
do it.
I promise.
Well, now you get to have a burger. We ain't going to charge you $60 for it either. I know what you paid last night.
Oh, geez.
I'm going to charge you $59, not $60. So you're
$59,
going to save a few bucks. I promise.
I'm going to save a few.
You save a few bucks.
Oh, that is fun.
I'll throw in a beer,
too. We had, I even thought, it says, is things good? Just getting that. Because you don't look sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you go to, Council Oaks. you know that, in the Hard Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go down there, and I used to go there a lot. And, the one down there, and we know the entertainers and everything, Dale and all that shit. And you ever see that entertainer in Council Oaks?
I've not seen him.
Got to bring him here.
All right.
What a fucking entertainer. This guy been around, like with really famous acts and stuff like that. He's got the suits. He he's a music guy, him and three band. But anyway, so it's crazy to see, like, what you're doing now. But anyway, no midget tossing. Sam, he knows Chris. You know Chris Hollyfield, right? Little Chris. See? I told him about midget tossing and wrestling. We were talking about Chris was with tell how big he was with the wrestling. I told him how we met.
Yeah. Well, he's going to bring him in for a burger, so, yeah.
I've already seen great Chris.
Yeah,
everybody.
Love to meet him.
Hey, you tell him what car he rides around in. No, the Hummer.
What do you? We can't see you over there, Sam.
Yeah,
what are you saying, Sam? I'm not sure what you're saying. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, he knows Chris. Sam's the only two black guys in the county.
I think so. That's why we.
I fuck with Sam.
Apparently, he's the best.
We mess with each other.
He does.
So we have a good time. And Sam's word is his word. That's what Sam and I get along so great. But it's great to have you.
Yes.
So tomorrow, anything going on, a special weekend, or is it just? Are you going to take a little break?
Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow. Come on now.
Holy shit, it is.
Yeah. What's going on? You got to go from the derby hat to the sombrero. Let's go.
Margaritas.
What do you?
We'll have some specials going on upstairs, food wise, and everything else. But yeah,
you have such an opportunity. This girl needs help.
We're not going to get into her personal life.
Oh,
okay? I don't want to get into this right now.
Well, we all need help then, Jeff. Personal life. Jeff, you do too.
Larry Lawton telling you need help.
Yeah, you really need help.
Holy shit.
Well, Jeff, I don't know. I think you asking that she needs help might qualify for that too.
All right.
No, you guys run a good shop.
Thank you.
And we're going to do a live show here in a bit. So when this airs, we're gonna have some footage up.
Yeah.
Nick's he's went to go get a gimbal, so we're gonna do live with that.
Excellent.
So we'll do some stuff shots, and if he can get access to where the track is, so he can look.
Well, the track's no longer in existence.
Oh, there's nothing there.
No, it's all done.
Is there some way he can look to see the expanse of the building?
Yeah, we might be able to help.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah,
I might be able to send you a video of that actually. I have a drone that we fly around it. So
He'll want that drone. He edits too, so he's gonna want the drone
okay.
So he's getting good equipment, so we can do a really
I got you. Okay.
professional, like live stream, and then he'll change thumbnails, so it'll be live too. And the lives are fun. You know, throughout a live in an hour, I'll have 10,000 people watch it in an hour. So it'll be fun to just, you know, people see us here, see who I bet on or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I like this spot for doing these because we can hear perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, normally, you know, Nick always wears the headphones, but I can run the boards. But there's ways. These mics are so expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Freaking dollars. That's. Wow. But you can direct them, like literally direct them, so you could play a band here, and I couldn't hear it.
I hear you.
There's a lot going on over there.
And I can't hear it in my headphones.
Get busier and busier.
Very light, and I want it. I actually put it where we could hear it, and the reason we did that.
No, it's going to get busier and busier. So.
Oh, I'm loving your place.
All right.
And I do that, and here, watch this. We'll give you guys what you did today. See how slow I am?
Hey, how you doing?
I am that slow. As you can see.
Sam, are you kicking me out? You want her to sit in?
No way.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
Oh, all right. This is video proof, Sam, that I do work.
There's too much going on. I can't hear it. I can't hear it. It's too much going on.
I don't know what that is. Bunch of. Oh, I got you.
I'm playing crazy music.
Okay, I can't hear it, so that's all right.
No, it's good. I want to.
You're holding us out over here.
No, we're not. What I am going to do is we're going to close this one out, man, because I think we are. Wow, we went over an hour.
Yeah, we did.
Did you know we went over an hour?
Is that right?
That's what happens when you're having fun.
Holy cow.
That does happen. I only know how easy when people are easy to speak with.
We went over an hour that fast? Holy Lord.
We're going on an hour, 2 minutes already, which I tried, which is good. I mean, I can go hours.
The boss is going to want me back to work soon. So.
No, this is easier.
This is easy.
Until you say something crazy and it's someone in fucking Idaho.
Yeah, they'll be here in no time.
Some fucking letter to the fucking bowling or the track association.
They're going to send it to Club 142, not Club 52, so it's okay. I'm not worried about it now.
They're going to send it to my address because that's where it's going to be on here, and I happen to lose them.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys been great.
Thank you.
We're going to do some more, so I'm sure I'll stop to you later.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And we will do that, and that's when we'll do everything we're doing.
All right.
Don't touch anything. It's the greatest find yet. Nothing compares to it.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal